No, 1 second, go.
Welcome to the very first Dead podcast.
Yes, or Deadcast as we say in the industry.
The Deadcast, the industry Deadcast, industry first. And so let me introduce you my guest today, Ulla Alvarsson.
Thank you.
From Sweden. And so we are here in.
You're just moving. I don't see the
We are
mountain.
moving. Let's go back. So. Not in the eyes. So we are in Israel, right? And on the other side, I don't know if you see. You should move the camera a little bit.
Yeah, I will.
You have Jordan, and so we are experimenting our new boats, which are basically our buddy. So as Ulla is very experimented in that, he has 5 minutes experience already.
Yes, I think that this is maybe the best. It's not very manly, but it's very good for you.
Right.
If you
so
try
we can-
this one, you might not get on picture, but it's still a lot better than trying this one, because then your feet kind of gets in the way. If you push someone, they kind of keep on going. I would say that this is like weightlessness light. Very good for astronauts. We bring them here all the time.
So what are the other advice we can give to our audience here, you think?
Bring French fries. French fries, but no salt.
So
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
so you see, if I push Ulla, he just goes.
Far away.
And the funny thing is that it works exactly the same way if you push Lloyd.
Okay, so we've done the demonstration of Dead Sea clutching. Now we should.
And here, if you just have to see if I drop a rock here, it stops. Maybe because I have my hand here.
So the pity is we don't have any newspaper, right?
Yeah.
But
But the newspaper is dead
it would
anyway.
be exactly like this, right? Or we can try some blogging maybe. So Ulla, maybe you can. Now we get into the meat of the podcast. so what's your business, by the way? Let's do an advertising page.
Yes.
So you have a 10-second speech for your business.
And now for a short commercial break. I'm the CEO of Result, and we help companies go international. So if you have a good company in France or anywhere else in the world that should be in other countries, then you come to us.
Absolutely. So
Result.com.
so what are you doing in Israel?
I'm floating around, you know.
So we went. No, let's get serious. We went to 2 events. One is Kinarnet
Yeah.
in Kinneret, Go.
Which is a fantastic meeting place for ultra powerful nerds and geeks from all over the world.
Right. Organized by Yossi Vardi. Can you describe a little bit what we saw there?
We saw everything from rockets being launched to 60 years of computing.
Fireworks being done by hand. I mean, like with chemistry. Don't get that close, eh? Now our reputation is gone anyway. What else?
Really, really interesting discussions about how our industry is changing the lives of us and others.
Yeah. And so how did we... Yes, so participants were good, like very tiny, about 200 people, right? From Google, from Yahoo, from many foreigners this time. And it's all in English. So that's Yossi Vardi's event. What did we miss there? What was cool still? Did you try the nitrogen ice cream?
No, I did not.
So,
But you've been laughing ever since. It must be good.
right, it's terrible. So we prepared ice cream with nitrogen, and and told us to offered us to try that. And honestly, it was really terrible. So that was Kinarnet, and then we had a conference at the Marker, so which is the main site, economic site, and now newspaper too in Israel. And so what did you see there? You talked, right?
Yeah, I held a speech about the new things to look out for.
Me too. I was asked a very difficult question, which is what is Web 2.0? And so what did you talk about?
Dead 2.0, that's where we are right now in the sea. No, I spoke about some of the trends I think are interesting. And
So what are they?
I mean, one of the trends are buzzwords. So buzzwords like virtual worlds or Web 2.0 is taking our industry very, very mainstream. And I think that's good in a sense because then people start becoming more interested. But at the same time,
Smiling like carry on. So let's keep going.
at the same time, it also makes companies do a lot of stupid things. I spoke about another trend, which I think is a real trend, and that's honesty.
Right.
Very important when you bathe with naked men.
And please, from you think you fall. Let me see how much you can.
Just keep on going.
It's ridiculous.
No, it doesn't do much.
I can't even think if I want to.
Okay, so keep going. What was the third trend?
No, but I think honesty. I mean, the blogosphere has created a lot of honesty.
Less bullshit, you mean?
No, because it's
Go on, let me save you. Yeah.
before the. I think it's a circular movement.
Okay.
See in Jordan.
Vous nous faites de la natation synchronisée.
So what were you saying, Oula?
No, but I think that I see that companies are trying to be more honest, which I think is really fun.
Did you notice it's very difficult to get concentrated in this water?
No, everything is concentrated in salt. This is a new post that I've.
I love this one. I love this one, honestly. It's not very sexy. Or maybe very sexy, I don't know. So do you...
Come to Jordan.
So...
No, but I mean, the marker was a great contest. I think they did a good job. They had something which was new. They had a podium with all the speakers, so that people could go and book a little chit chat with you afterwards. So I spent like
So you were booked?
10 hours talking to people 10 minutes at a time, which was a strange experience.
And?
Like a speed dating experience.
Okay. So no, I was impressed by the creativity here. I mean, there are many entrepreneurs. So you were saying you studied how Israel got so much venture capital and internet entrepreneurs. So what was that?
No, but I mean, Israel has been very active in creating venture capital companies together with institutions and others,
Right.
and they allow people to make a lot of money if they're successful. Whereas in Sweden, where I come from, it's very difficult for the government to invest in something where somebody makes a lot of money. It's against our social democratic genes. But there's also a lot of models that have been applied here that I think the world can learn from. Israel is a very cool place in that respect. So that 50% of the GDP comes from venture capital-based companies.
50%? Really? Okay.
That's what I heard.
So what are the... I saw a cool product called Spring. Did you see that? Spring?
Spring, yeah, tell us about it.
So you can have on your mobile a thingy which lets you Skype and voice over IP and chat over 3G and GPRS.
Yeah.
Did you try that?
No, but I heard of it.
I want to try. I had my BlackBerry. It doesn't work on the BlackBerry either. Anything else you saw? That's cool.
I saw a really cool company where you can create your own videos extremely easily. So instead of having, for instance, your just a product sold on eBay, you can take all the information on your eBay post, and that turns into a video. That is super cool.
Mm-hmm.
What else? A company called.
Does it burn in your balls too, or is it just me?
It's easier. I told you, don't scratch them hard with those long nails before bathing in the Dead
that's right.
Sea.
I can see. That's right.
No, but there's what is it called? IntelliMail? Have you seen the mail?
Mail what?
There's a mail company with all kinds of bells
A
and
mail company.
which is cool. We got like 10 million users
Yeah.
in the mail system.
So I think we should end this absolutely fascinating podcast. So if you listened until then, we thank you very much for your time.
If you listen to this 10 times, I promise you can come dating with us next time.
Encore un peu de natation
But
synchronisée. Là.
so let's finish by another demonstration of synchronized swimming with Ola Alvarsson and your host today. So let's say thank you. Let's go very, very far away now. Okay, and now you turn. Bye bye.